Hi, welcome to our guide on the Fanvil X3U phone. So, from top to bottom, we've got three busy light fields here. They'll show green if the person's available, or red if they're on the phone. And we can press those buttons to dial that person. A little below that, we've got the call log button here. That'll show us the recent inbound and outbound calls. We have the address book on the contact button. We have the do not disturb button. That will stop your phone from ringing, so it's good to put that on if you're going to be at the office the next day or if you're in a meeting. And then we've got the menu button for more settings. So, common buttons you'll need. Here's the on hold button. So that obviously mutes them so they can't hear you talk, and it will play them some music so they're not just left in silence. This is the transfer button. So that's if you want to transfer a call to another person. And then we have the conference button where you can add an additional person to the call. Here's the address book button where you can see all the contacts for your company and saved locally on your phone. And then here is again the call log button. So we can see all inbound, outbound, missed calls here. If you want to exit that, just click the return button. We obviously have the normal dial pad that you get on any old phone. Up volume, down volume, the mute. But like I say, we like to use on hold rather than mute, because that plays them some music, and mute will leave them in silence. The speakerphone button. This button here will dial the previously dialed number instantly. The I button just shows some settings and status information. You shouldn't really need to use that. This button will activate a headset if you have one installed. We don't here, we just have the handset. And then here is for your voicemail. Obviously, that button will glow a colour if you do have any voicemails available. So, let's have a go at transferring a call. So I'm just getting my assistant to ring me now. Here we go. Here's a call from Chris coming in. I'm just going to pop that off. So pretend we've answered the phone now. And let's transfer this call. I think this one's for Zeke. So, while you're on the call, all these buttons change their function. So now we have hold, which obviously is the same as this button here, exfer or transfer, conference, or we can end the call here. Obviously we can always put the handset back on to end the call. So let's transfer this call to Zeke. So exfer, I want to transfer this to Zeke. So I'm just going to press Zeke's button here. And what will happen is when Zeke picks up the phone, as you can see, Chris has been left on hold, and I can talk to Zeke and just let him know, Zeke, I'm going to transfer Chris through to you now. And then when Zeke says, yep, I'm ready for that call, we can just press the transfer button again, and then that call disappears. Alternatively, if I want to talk to everybody at the same time, I can press the conference button. So let's just try that now. Instead of getting rid of the call and pressing transfer and it disappearing off to Zeke, let's conference. And let's conference in Chris. And now we're all talking to each other. So there's a fair few options here. And those are the basic functions you need to know about the Fanvil X3U.